Hey YouTube, welcome to my intro video. I know, intro videos are boring, and I'm probably going to go over all the boring intro things and roll my eyes while I'm doing it because I know that it's boring. But if you just bear with me for the next few minutes, hopefully we can get through this and move on. So my name is Jessica Lynn. I am 22 years old. I live in Brockville, Ontario, Canada. I have the most amazing boyfriend in the world named Toby. I have a 3-year-old son who is my favorite person in the whole entire world. His name is Benjamin. It's a good name to remember. I'll probably bring him up a lot. My passion is education. I love learning new things all the time, every day. I think it's very important to constantly be learning new things, updating your knowledge, being aware of what's going on in the world, and all that jazz. I know a lot of people don't do it, but I like to. So if you have any information you'd like to share with me, or anything that you think I should know more about, feel free to send that to me. If you have any contradictions with anything I say, feel free to comment or message me. I love a good debate. The things that I mostly like to learn about, or that are my passions, would include psychology, sociology, anthropology, history, politics, religion, cult studies, gender issues, socialism, communism, feminism, a whole lot of isms, basically. I think you get the point. So now you're probably wondering why you are watching this video, what I'm going to talk about. My main focus on here is to share my general opinions. Like I said, I have a lot of them. But my main focus is going to be on the fact that I am an FTM girlfriend. So like I said earlier, my boyfriend's name is Toby, Toby Marshall. His YouTube account is Mr. Toby Marshall. So if you have some time and wanted to check him out, please do so. I know that right now you're probably thinking that there is a pretty big FTM girlfriend and FTM community on YouTube. I am hoping, though, that through my charming personality and my extremely opinionated belief system that I can bring something new to the YouTube FTM and FTM girlfriend community. Or maybe even just new experiences. So, like I said, my boyfriend's name is Toby Marshall. And again, we're from Brockville, which is in Ontario, Canada. Don't mind, I am reading from a script that I wrote because I'm a loser like that. We've been together for almost 2 years now, minus a short-lived breakup. I'll probably get into that and some of the details of that later, but just so you know, for now, if you do go and check out his videos, he refers to his ex. That is me, no longer his ex. Anyway, I'm going to start off by letting you know what my definition of an FTM is and my opinion on the societal beliefs and stigmas and whatever that come with dating an FTM, being an FTM, etc. So an FTM is a person who is a female to male, also known as a trans person, trans man, transgendered, genderqueer, etc. Is often a person diagnosed with gender identity disorder who is born a female but feels they are male or has a male brain. This can also work vice versa for an MTF, etc. So I'm going to stop right now with that and start explaining to you some of my personal beliefs on gender and society. It seems mildly hypocritical at first, but I think once you listen and dig down into what I'm saying, you'll understand that I'm not being judgmental or as harsh as it sounds. So for as long as I can remember, I've never agreed with, believed in, been very anti-conformist, anti-socialization, anti-new cultured America. Even as a child, I always wanted to change and defy stereotypes, society's versions of morals, ethics, and roles, whether they be gender related, based on socioeconomic status, etc. So I do not believe in gender. So that's probably pretty confusing right off the bat. Somebody who doesn't believe in gender is dating someone who is conforming to society's standards and beliefs and roles of a certain gender because they feel like that gender. But here's how I'm going to lay it out for you. I do not believe that my boyfriend should be denied the right to transition, nor do I believe that his transition is frivolous or unimportant, or I can't find the word I'm looking for, non-meaningful, basically. I just don't like the way society has shaped so that people can't be who they are without labeling it, essentially. I believe that gender plays absolutely no role in sexual orientation, nor do I believe in sexual orientation. I do not believe that it really exists. What I do believe in is human rights, individuality, being true to oneself, and foremost, love. The human brain has the ability to capacitate far more than our materialistic society over the years has developed us or allowed us to believe. I think anyone who has dated somebody transgendered or whatever category you want to put people in can speak to this a little bit. We love people, not private parts. We don't love people based on what is in their pants. If you're in a truly loving relationship, I think you'll understand what I mean by this. For now, I will use the silly example that I often do when trying to debate this with people, is not every person that I've ever dated has been drop dead gorgeous, in my opinion. Not every guy or girl or in between that I see walking down the street that I think is attractive, I date. Not every person that I've dated would I see walking down the street having not known them and thought, oh my goodness, that person is so attractive. It's my belief that when you fall in love with a person, you can become attracted to them. There may or may not be physical characteristics about the person that you were initially attracted to, but if you allow yourself to fall in love, genuinely fall in love with somebody, you grow to become attracted to them. I just think that most people don't give that a chance. I know that when Toby and I first started dating, I had never dated a female, and Toby had not begun his transition when we first met. So he actually went by Tabitha at the time, or Tabby, and I allowed myself to fall in love with a person who was amazingly kind and caring and wanted to be there for me. And as far as I can remember, from when I was a child, I never wanted to constrict myself to gender roles or any sort of stereotypes, prejudices, etc. But even I, at that, did struggle in the beginning to wrap my head around dating a girl, until I thought about what I was doing and how silly I was to be struggling with anything. I don't know what there is to struggle with now that I think back, because I fell in love with someone and that's all that matters. I fell in love with an amazing person who I couldn't ask for anybody better. And what anybody else sees in that or believes in that really doesn't matter, because we're happy and my son is happy, and that's the bottom line for me. And that's all I'm really trying to say here, is that I believe that anybody can fall in love with anybody if they allow themselves the opportunity. So this video is getting kind of long, so for now I'll leave it at this. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to hear more on my opinion, my personal experiences, and all the junk in between, you can watch my next video. In that video, you can expect to hear about Toby's coming out story, my reactions and feelings, therapist appointments up to date, binders, money issues, all that jazz, and how we got to where we are now. So thank you for watching.